Okay.
We are back with our part 2. Nagkaroon tayo ng limit sa Zoom natin. Again, we have with us Miss Julie Uychiat, our second place overall finisher at the World Marathon Challenge. But my question right now is, sino yung first place nga pala doon sa World Marathon Challenge that time?
Her name is Deirdre Keen. So siya yung nag-first sa Antarctica, Cape Town, and Australia.
Okay, so parang ang pinagbasehan dito, minutes lang. Hindi yun sa dami ng mga gold medals dito. So parang it's a race between you and Diane.
Okay. Yeah. So yun ang nangyari. So she won the first 3 races. I won the last 4. But yung the way they calculated the race, yung minutes yung inano nila.
And of course, winning the second place overall, it's a good testament that you have just redeemed yourself, reclaimed yourself in the race of your own. But of course, without the support system and that angel na nasa tabi mo all throughout the race, talagang nag-pursue ka to finish the race. But you also help out against the kids. Ano yung reaction nyo nung nalaman na second place overall ka?
Oh, they were very excited because I was talking to Anna Balseld. She's the CEO and founder. She said she couldn't sleep that week. She was following me every morning, checking her phone, checking online to see how I'm doing. They're all very, very proud. And I just saw them sa Philippines and they came. We had a celebration party, victory party in Bacolod nung March 9. So the kids were there. Some of the kids were there. Yeah, so I don't know that they understand everything, but they were very happy to see me because some of them nakita na nila ako ng December. Tapos pinadalhan nila ako ng video while I was training na go, 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 Tita Julie. Thank you, Tita Julie, mga ganon. So I kept their video on my phone. Pag tamad ako mag-train, I look at those for inspiration and I think of them. And kahit na during the race, I thought about them a lot. Kasi I feel like they're giving me a higher purpose in what I'm doing, and it just makes it more meaningful for me.
Okay, so you were in the Philippines last week, especially dyan sa inyong hometown ng Sagay Negros Occidental. Kaya nga, meron kayong mga courtesy calls with the mayor, yung motorcade. You also visited Senate to hand over the resolution being given by the senators, including Senator Joel Villanueva, Senator Risa Ontiveros, and Gretchen O was there to cover it for TV5.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe you knew all of that. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't believe it because when I came back after the race, hindi ko alam yung sa Senate na commendation. Actually, my friend in LA just Googled my name. Sabi niya, hey, did you know na there's commendation from the Senate? Sabi ko, no. Sabi ko, wow, what is it? So I looked, I got super excited. I showed my husband. Syempre excited kami. And na I'm running the race in Tokyo. So malapit na ako sa Philippines. So I told my husband, hey, we need to fly to the Philippines. Uwi tayo sa Philippines from Tokyo. Kasi sana magstay kami sa Tokyo for another 5 days after the race. Then balik na kami dito. But instead, when the Senate reached out to me, I told them, hey, I'll be in Tokyo anyway. So kung pwede, na I can be there in person March 6, 7, or 8, 7 preferably, I can be there. So I'm very blessed naman na they accommodated my schedule and I got the opportunity to go to the Senate. And it was a very special afternoon for me and my husband and my family. Yeah, and Gretchen Ho has been very supportive. She interviewed me before I was even winning. She interviewed me in Cape Town and we stayed in touch. So we thought, let's meet up. And then she knew about the Senate too, because she was helping follow up with Senator Villanueva. And so she said, I'll go to the Senate with you. I said, okay. So I was very happy that she was there. I was very honored that she took the time out of her busy schedule, because I know busy din siya, and she was there for me. And then she invited me to her show today.
Oo nga eh, napanood ko mismo yung interview ninyo at of course meron mensahe ka for the Women's Month, di ba? Kasi yung interview naton dun sa Women's Day last March 8.
Yeah. Yeah. Yun. Wow, dami mong na-research.
Oo nga eh, kailangan tayo mag-research para lang sa mga questions natin na bibigyan you want to ask. And of course, from Manila, tumungo ka doon sa Sagay and Bacolod. Meron kayong Thanksgiving Grantee with one for Kalipay. And one of the guests of honors based on the pictures that Run for Kalipay posted was Congressman Monico Puentebella, the president of the Samaang Weightlifting ng Pilipinas. That's the guy who was responsible in Idolin Diaz's gold medal finish in the Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah. He came. I was honored that he came. So he talked to me and my husband and, so yeah, he spent time with us. So that was fun. We also had the ambassadors' wives from Finland, from Denmark, kasi they were there visiting Kalipay. So they were also at the party. So it was really an amazing time to be able to celebrate with family and friends, and of course our special guests, and of course the Kalipay kids and the board members from Kalipay were there also. So it was a special evening.
And of course, you also handed over a check worth 4 million pesos, 4 na milyong piso, personally para sa Kalipay Foundation na mapupunta talaga sa mga kabataan na naka-shelter doon. That's basically coming from donations to GoFundMe, yung PayPal, GCash, and tumulong din tayo doon. Any reactions on that?
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, ano yun?
Tumulong din tayo ng konti sa inyong fundraiser.
Oh, salamat! Thank you ha. Kasi minsan hindi ko alam pag it goes directly sa Kalipay, hindi ko alam na. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah. So we haven't the money yet, but we're in the process of giving. So we have given a lot of the GoFundMe. Klinos na namin yung GoFundMe. Tapos meron din akong friend, like directly to Kalipay. Tapos yung Sagay din, kasi fiesta ng Sagay, ang anak ng mayor did a fund, and she told me na she wants to support my advocacy too. So yan yung money from the fund run Kalipay also. So they're getting a lot of support for sure, and I'm very happy to see that, and thank you again.
Okay, prior to your visit going back to the Philippines, sumali ka rin sa Tokyo Marathon. Can you give us some observations nga pala and sentiments about your Tokyo Marathon stint? Your observations and sentiments po sa Tokyo Marathon po. Diyan nagkapot.
Okay, na-cut off yung when you were talking, medyo na-cut off. I just want to make sure I'm answering your question. Tanong mo kung just share my sentiments about Tokyo Marathon?
Yes po, yes po.
Okay, so being syempre final ko yan, no? Kasi yun talaga yung first dream ko, yung World Marathon Majors. Pero syempre hindi naman madali maka-enter sa mga big races, sa mga major marathon. So it took a while, tapos nag-COVID pa, na-cancel. So talagang it took over 5 years for me na matapos ko. So very emotional ako when I was running Tokyo. At syempre medyo confident din ako kasi I trained so much for the World Marathon Challenge. So feeling ko prepared ako to go into the race. And then it was very special for me also kasi I have friends also from Arizona. 4 of my friends flew to Tokyo just to cheer me on sa race, and they were there to support me. And then it was also special kasi I met the Pinoy runners at the Philippine Embassy in Tokyo, and we had a nice welcome and reception there. So it was really a great experience for me. And then of course, yung patapos na, I was just writing my journal, actually finishing it up yesterday. yung talagang I remember the moment na malapit na ako mag-cross ng finish line, and it was a good race. I had a good time. Yung time ko was decent. So when I was about to cross, dun na it hit me na, first of all, I'm very grateful na I'm healthy. I was able to do World Marathon Challenge. Now I'm about to complete the World Marathon Majors. And then the support of my husband, who has been there for me from the very beginning. My coach then, who trained me and prepared me so well for all the races. And then I have friends there. Talagang I got very emotional, syempre, kasi ang swerte ko naman to have all these people around me to love me and support me. Tapos, syempre, at that moment kasi I lost my mom during COVID time, hindi ako nakauwi. So, of course, I thought about her. My dad, wala na rin daddy ko. So, I thought about all those things. Parang, to me, it was just a very emotional moment na I dreamt about this 5 years ago, ngayon magiging reality na. So talagang it was emotionally, it was very overwhelming for me in a very, very spectacular way. So I'm very, very happy. Like right now, sabi ko nga sa asawa ko, parang lahat hasn't sank in yet. Yung parang kakatapos ko lang ng marathon majors, and kakatapos ko ng marathon challenge and then majors, parang hindi pa ako talagang sit down to really soak in everything na nangyari sa akin in the last 2 months.
Oh, so sorry for the losses of your parents. Our condolences na pala. By the way, COVID ba yung kinamatay ng mother mo?
Hindi naman. She was already sick. Kasi umuwi na ako almost every birthday niya. She was already sick, hindi COVID. But during COVID, hindi kami makauwi. So when they did her funeral, hindi ako uwi at all to say my goodbyes. You know, so that was hard. And then, syempre, there's part of me na, Mom, I'm achieving these things. Dito ka pa kasi alam ko she would have been very proud. So I think about things, and then I think about all the people who supports me, and I thank God for giving me the health to be able to do what I love to do, and what He gave me this gift. And of course, we raised a lot of money for Kalipay. I'm very happy na maraming nag-support talaga to be able to raise that kind of amount to help the kids. So
aside from turning 40 this April, what's next for sabihin natin or Tita Julie?
What's that?
What's next? What are the upcoming activities you want to join?
Okay, so that's what I was thinking, kasi syempre nag-sacrifice yung husband ko for me during training, right? So nag-promise ako sa kanya na I will take a break, kahit na take a break from coaching also, to just rest and spend more time with him. I still wanna, of course, do running and some other workouts because I wanna stay fit. So kasi ang next dream ko rin is I wanna do a triathlon. So I'm gonna spend more time cycling, and then I'm very insecure with my swim, so I want to overcome my fear of swimming in the open water because I really want to do an Ironman someday. That's another dream of mine. And then of course, with everything happening sa World Marathon Challenge, me doing well din sa World Marathon Major, syempre I feel like, what can I really do with this gift of running? So I feel like I wanna do more with my running. Kasi feeling ko kahit na I'll be 50 na, I don't feel, to be honest, na talagang nag-peak na ako. So I feel like, what if you train more and train harder and see what happens? Kasi feeling ko baka, I'm not sure, but I wanna give it my best. Baka bibilis pa ako, you know? So I wanna do that. And I have this one race next year na I wanna do. It's also a stage race na it's called they call it the toughest foot race on earth. It's gonna be 6 days, also back-to-back marathons. But it's in Sahara Desert. So I haven't signed up for that, but that's something that I've been talking sa my husband to that I want to do also next year. So hopefully.
And of course, our final question before we end our two-part discussion. Women's Month ngayon, and we celebrate our female sporting achievers na namamayagpag sa international level. I think this question is actually going to ask to the other female guests during the Women's Month. Maybe you could give us some short message to all the Filipino women, and especially those in our sports community, the running community, and of course the beginners as well.
Yeah. So I think to me, to me, fight for what you believe and chase for your dreams. It doesn't matter kung bago ka pa lang as a runner, for example, kahit na mag 5K ka, just go out there kasi pag na-experience mo yung na you're doing something that you didn't expect you're able to do, talagang yung feeling is the acceleration na feeling na parang kaya mo lahat kung anong gagawin also applies not only in running but other areas of your life. Tapos pag if you feel stronger, you feel good about yourself, you're happier. So that's why I encourage women also kasi there's not a lot of women in sports. We should show them that we can do this, right? We just need to work hard, we need to focus, and if we have a dream, we go for it. Chase your dreams, yun lang. Kasi in our world today, we should have equal voice, all right? And then that's it. To me, like, fight for what you believe, work hard, and your dreams will come true. Kasi nangyari sa akin yan eh. I believe in the miracle equation na unwavering faith plus extraordinary effort equals miracles. Kasi to me, what happens sa running ko are miracles. Kasi I feel like I worked hard and I had faith na I could do this. And then I was blessed with so much more. So I hope that it's going to be everybody's journey also. All it takes for us is just go out there and try. It doesn't have to be running. It could be something na you dreamed about na hindi mo nagawa pa, gawin mo na. Don't wait for tomorrow or next year or next day. Do it what you can do like now, as soon as possible. Kasi live an inspired life. Kasi our tomorrow is not promised, right? Especially after COVID, we all, I believe, realize na we have to make the most of what we have today. And yun lang. To me, go after your dreams. Kahit na saan ka, bata ka man or matanda ka na, or it doesn't matter. There's no limit to what we can do if we put our heart and soul into achieving those goals.
Ayun. So, bravo and kudos to you. Carry on, fight on. Eh, sabi na natin, abante, babae. Lalo na sa ating mga yan. Pagdating sa sports, and it's a pleasure to have you, and of course to promote your cause na rin. And of course we are glad that we have contributed in promotion and in helping nga dito sa One for Kalipay. Kaya nga nung naipost sa Sports Corner page, ang daming nag-react doon sa aming pinost namin report about nga doon sa inyong pagtakbo sa World Marathon Challenge doon sa Sports Corner page na Facebook page.
Wow, thank you. I'm so honored. Thank you talaga.
Okay, so before we wrap up our two-part discussion, as tradition to our guests, magpupoto po tayo sa thumbs up and smile. Okay, as a sign of success, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Tita Julie, ito na pagkakataon para magbatid kayo ng mga pasasalamat, shoutouts, to all those who have been contributed, those who have helped, and to those who support your campaign sa World Marathon Challenge and even in the Tokyo Marathon. It's your turn po as your final remarks.
Yeah, so salamat of course first sa husband ko, sa coach ko, sa lahat na nagsuporta sa akin. I have my friends dito sa very close friends ko from high school and college. We call ourselves forever young kasi kahit na 50 na kami, we're gonna fight and live our life to the fullest. I have my group too na 5G, and then sa Bacolod, my family, my manong and his kids, and my younger brother, and lahat na Sagaynons who celebrated me so much. I was very overwhelmed. Talagang the reception, and then the Senate's office too in the Philippines, Gretchen Ho, everybody. I don't want to forget anyone, but I just want to let everybody know in the Philippines and here in the US too, the Pinoy Runners Club, everybody who has been very supportive of me in my journey, all the messages, the prayers, I really appreciate it. I wish I can hug everybody, but I just want to let you know, from the bottom of my heart, salamat po.
And again, we'd like to thank Ate Julie for joining us at kami rin ay nag-contribute na kahit papano in helping in our Run for Kalipay campaign, and of course patuloy ka magsisilbing inspirasyon hindi lang sa mga kababaihan kundi sa lahat ng mga kabataan, especially dun sa mga beginners, of course, na sumusubok na maging runner, marathoner, or even a triathlete. And of course, continue to make us proud and continue to support your aspirations and dreams to play at the highest level, especially yung isa sa mga pangarap ninyo ay ang maglaro para sa Ironman. And of course, we like to thank you for joining us in our discussion. Stay safe at mag-ingat kayo palagi, and let's pray to the Lord na sana maging protektado tayo, maiwasan yung mga sakit, and of course, patuloy na magbigay ng karangalan po para sa ating bansa. Again, thank you so much, Julie, and hope you have a great time.
Salamat.
Salamat. God bless. Ingat po. Ay, Julie. Wait. Julie, thank you ha.
Thank you. Salamat again. Salamat ha.
God bless.
Oo, salamat. Salamat din. Thank you for your time. You too. Sige, ingat.
Thank you po.